Shalom.
Shalom.
Before we started, we'll start by saying, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kwakadash. Double honors to our apostle elders, the great millstone that taught us the truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kwakadash. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, this is your brother from Great Millstone Charlotte. Come back with no less through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kwakadash. And pretty much we're going to title this lesson, Don't Put Your Hedge at Risk, because that's what's going to be needed for you to be protected in these days that we're coming into, man, because that's your how about Shabbat, you know, him having that hedge of protection around you, and knowing that's, you know, that we have that, you don't want to put that at risk, because this is what we have over the rest of the world, man, because while the rest of the world is going to be pretty much, you know, succumbing to the different judgments and plagues and pestilences and whatever else the Yahweh Shabbat is bringing, that hedge of protection is going to, you know, protect us from all the judgments that's going out, man. All right.
Come on.
So in order for you to have that, man, that starts with you fearing Yahweh Shemel Shah, which makes us begin with this scripture. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 3, and it says, "Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown."
Right. So if you don't fear the Lord, then your house is going to be overthrown, man, because you don't have any protection to protect you in the time of trouble, man. All right. So knowing that if you want to, you know, of course you want to be saved, but you want your house to be saved, which is, you know, your wife, your children. If you have those, man, you know, then you have to fear the Lord. That's the first thing that you need to have, man. That's, once again, we always quote, you know, go into Isaiah 33:6, man. All right, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation, and the fear of the Lord is this treasure. And that's part of that treasure that we have, you know, because we fear the Lord, man. We have that hedge of protection around us, man. All right. So if you don't fear the Lord, you're not gonna have that hedge, and therefore your house is gonna be overthrown, man. Because it's a lot of pride that's going on throughout the world, especially in the nation of Israel, man. All right. And through that pride, they think they don't need the Lord. They think they don't need that protection, man. But they're gonna soon, you know, find out the hard way that they need that hedge, man. Because Esau is about to come with all types of, you know, wickedness, man. You know, robots, drones, you know, like I said, the Maxine. You know, he's pulling everything out of the hat, man. You about to see all that left-hand wickedness that he has accumulated throughout the generations of this devil, man. You know? You got something?
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
All right, go.
Yeah, go ahead and get Joe.
Right, this is the book.
It's like it, because showing you that, you know, we do have a hedge around us, man. I want to give an account in the book of Job just to prove to it, you know, and we're going to go straight to the point, because when you had, you know, Job that was being tempted by Satan couldn't do, you know, what he wanted to just off the fact that, you know, he wanted to go mess with Job, man, because what you had him do was, you know, go to the Most High and ask him, look, if you want me to, you know, test him, you have to take away his hedge and allow me to be able to touch him, man, because without that hedge being taken, Satan couldn't touch Job, man. All right, we're just gonna get right to the point.
This is the book of Job, the first chapter, verse 10. It says, Has not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he has on every side?
Right. So that hedge was around Job to where, you know, him and his family was pretty much protected. But when Yahweh Shemel took away that hedge, man, you know, he allowed Satan to go and, you know, pretty much he put all Job's children to death. He turned his woman against him, and he took all his substance away, man. You know, that's showing you that Yahweh Shemel is the one that keeps all that together, man. But once he allows that hedge to be taken from you, you know, hey, it's all bets are, you know, off, man. Hey, Satan can do what he wants with you, and this is ultimately what he wants to do with you know, the rest of Israel, man. You know, and he's gonna try, you know, us. But if we keep the faith with the Lord, man, all right, that hedge is gonna be there over us, man. You know.
Keep on going.
That was in verse 10.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep on. Nah, I'm gonna finish it, and it reads, "Thou hast blessed the works of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land."
Mm-hmm. And like I said, that's why Job was pretty much had that great wealth, man, that substance, because the Lord was dealing with him. Because Job, he was a believer in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, and throughout that whole trial that he went through, that was Satan, you know, trying to, you know, break Job's faith in the Lord, man, which they didn't break, man, you know. But you saw that happen with his woman, though, man, because his woman ultimately didn't believe, man, you know. So that's why, hey, the Lord is only dealing with men, all right? Let me get that Judith. Yeah, Judith 5:17, Bible shot. Because at the end of the day, man, this is why this is important to know, man, because that protection is, a lot of our people take that protection for granted, man, not knowing that just how the Most High gave it to us, man, he could easily take it back, man, you know. And so you don't want to jeopardize that by being a nigga, man, you know, being wicked and ultimately, you know, succumbing to whatever trials is coming your way, man. You know, you got to hold firm just like Job did, man.
Come on.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Judas, chapter 5, verse 17, and it reads, "And as well as they sinned, not before their power, they prospered, because the Most High that hateth iniquity was with them."
Right, so while we walked in the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah, which is keeping his law, statutes, commandments, we prosper in the way in Yahweh Shema Shah, because he was with us, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 18, "But when they depart from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore."
Right, so when we sin against Yahweh Shema Shah, you know, broke his law, statutes, commandments, all right, we were able to get touched by other nations because the Lord took that hedge of protection away from us, man. You know, go ahead.
"And were led captives into a land that was not theirs."
And that's why we ended up going into all these different captivities, including the one that we're in right now, man, because we sin against Yahweh Shema Shah. Like the brother mentioned earlier, man. Sin is our kryptonite, man. Sin is what keeps us weak in the sight of the other nation, man. And they know this. This account proves that, man. Keep going.
"And the temple of their power was cast into the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. But now are they returned to the Most High, and are come up from the place where they were selected. I'm gonna read it again. But now are they returned to the Most High, and are come up from the place where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are set in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, they sin against their power. Let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them."
Right, and that's the point, man. This is why this society is set up like this, man. Because Esau has figured out that secret, man. Like we mentioned earlier, man. Just like how when you know, for brothers that send into like the comics, cartoons, and all that stuff, man. You know, with Superman, you know, to get Superman weak, you know, they had to bring kryptonite in front of him, and he was weakened by that. That's how Israelites are with sin, man. You know, that's why the society pushes nothing but wickedness and sin, and keeps us separated from Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, and like I said, Esau and other nations know this. That's why they were able to conquer us, man. You know.
Verse 21, and it says, "But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by. Let their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world." Right.
So when they know that we're doing right by Yahweh Shema Shah, man, they know they can't touch us, man. And that's why this devil is setting the stage pretty much for us to be in dire straits, so that we don't call upon Yahweh Shema Shah. We go to him and make him our safe haven, which Jake that's going to do that, man, is going to find out the hard way that Esau can't save you, man. It tells you that in Lamentations, I believe it's 4 and 18, that you look for a nation that cannot save you, man. So you thinking that you're gonna make your hedge this devil, all right? You're gonna find out the hard way that's a grave mistake, man. Yahweh Shema Shah is the only one that's gonna be able to deliver you from these times, man. Because without that hedge of protection, man, all right, whatever judgment that he has planned for you, man, it's gonna get your ass, man. It's not gonna be pretty, all right. So this is why we're urging you to seek the Lord while he may be found, man, before the evil days come. Because once these days come and those doors of mercies are shut, that's it, man. There's no more trying to seek the Lord in that time, man. All right.
Come on, I got a quick precept real quick. This is the book of Psalms 144, And it says, blessed be the Lord Yahweh my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
You got it.
My goodness and my fortress, my high tower, and my deliverer, my shield, and he whom I trust, who subdues my people under me. And going to the fact that if you give your truth unto the Lord, and you give your whole spirit unto the Lord, man, he's gonna look out for you, man. Especially coming into Jacob's trouble, man. He's the one who's gonna protect you, man. He's the one who's gonna guide you in these last days, man. So you should put your whole heart into the Most High, man.
Right.
Daily.
Right.
You are Israelite, bro.
You got it.
You are an Israelite daily, man.
Yeah. As I said, man, hey, the Lord is your strength and your power, man. All right, he's the one that makes it to whether you're gonna get out of whatever situation you're in, or that you're gonna fall for it, man. You know, you read all the different accounts of, you know, when our people went to war, you know, we were able to go against a great number of enemies in a few number and come out unscathed, man, because the Lord, he's the one that provided the power to go, man. You know, nothing that we did was on our own will, man. So that's showing you the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is why you need to seek the Lord, man, and have him as your sanctuary, man. It tells you that the name of the Lord is the strong tower and the righteous runneth into it, roughly paraphrasing. So you gotta seek the Lord, man, because without his protection, without his strength, man, hey, we ask that out here, man. That's why it says that, man. We're like worms, man, because the worm has no defenses, man. And we don't have any defense against what this devil's bringing, man. You know? Go ahead and get that Psalms.
Come. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 12. And it reads, kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way. When his wrath is kindled but a little, blessed are all. So blessed are all they that put their trust in him.
Right, it says kiss the Son lest he be angry, man. And how do you kiss the Son? Let's talk about you doing the work of the Lord, man. All right, keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of your ability. You know, rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, doing the work. You know, being a brother, doing all the things of the Spirit, man. That's how you kiss the Son. You know, and you know, please Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because if you're not doing that, man, all right, you're gonna make the Lord angry, and you don't want to make the Lord angry, man. Because when you do that, all right, that's when the Lord opens up that can of whoop ass on you, man. That's why our people end up in the situation they end up in, man. You know. So if you fear the Lord, man, all right, you're gonna do what it is that you know. You gonna know what you gotta do, man. Because as the scripture tell you, like Paul said, man, all right, through the fear of the Lord we persuade men, because we know what happens when you end up on that angry side of the Lord, man. All right, we have been given this knowledge to be able to go back and look into the history and see when our people pissed the Lord off, you know, how he did us, man. You know, we don't want to end up like that again, man. You know, we see it through this time, man. You go outside and you see how Jake is, man. That's a result of them being disobedient, man. And so the Lord blessed us with this knowledge and understanding to bring us out of that state. So hey, it's imperative that even more now with everything we know that's coming out the pipe to go ahead and continue on what we've been doing, man, so that we be found worthy to be saved, man. You know. You get that Romans 8.
All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 4.
Because this is going into how you how do you please the Lord, man? Because you got a lot of people that say they love the Lord, but they're not pleasing him, man. So this is how you please the Lord, man. You know.
Come on. All right, Romans 8 and verse 4, and it reads, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit.
Yeah, you gotta walk after the Spirit, man. You know, cause pretty much, hey, when you fulfill the works of the Spirit, that's when Yahweh Shemel Shai is supping with you, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. But they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit.
Right, so when you doing things of the flesh, that's what your mind's going to be on, man. But if you're doing things of the Spirit, man, all right, your mind's going to be on spiritual things, man, you know. And that's the most you should be thinking about as of right now, man, is spiritual things, man. Because all these carnal things ain't going to benefit you none in the times we're coming into, man. Because we always talk about, man, how Esau's ready to shut this shit down, man. And so everything that you have is going to be taken from you. You know, they got legislation in place to pretty much strip you of everything, man. You know, And that's what this global reset is about, man. All right, pretty much getting rid of the old way, ushering in this new way, which is the new world order, which is a whole biometric society, man, which is ultimately getting you ready for the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. You know, because you have to walk out in the spirit, so your mind is on stacking up the spiritual treasure, so that you don't have nothing to worry about when you get everything taken from you, man. You know, because when I say everything, he's taking everything, man. Your substance, your family, all that shit, man. So you have to be one with the Lord, so that when he does that to you, man, hey, you're not gonna be affected, man. You know. So that's how you walk in the spirit. All right, go ahead.
Come. Verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death.
To be carnally minded is death, man. All right, because you know we're living in the valley of the shadow of death, man. So if you want to live like the so-called white man, who he is the epitome of carnality, man. All right, you see where his end is, man. All right, utter destruction. So if you want to walk in the flesh, man, that's going to be to your detriment, man. You know, because there's nothing that benefits being in the flesh, man. All right, go ahead.
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
To be spiritually minded is life and peace, man, because that's how you serving Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know, you gain knowledge and understanding from being in the spirit, man. All right, it's tons of benefits from being in the spirit, man. The main one being wisdom, man. You know, growing in the spirit. You know, go ahead.
Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
All right, the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High. Hey, you being in the flesh, you going to war against Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know, and the Lord hates carnality, man. You know, go ahead.
For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
Nope.
Okay. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
Right. If you walk in the flesh, man, it's impossible for you to please the Most High, man, because you're not. The flesh doesn't want to do things of the spirit, man. That's why it's a constant tug of war, you know, between the spirit and the flesh, man. You know, and whenever you operate, whenever you're feeding your flesh more, man, all right, that causes you to pretty much sin, man. You know, because this flesh earns from wickedness, man. You know. It wants you to eat the abominable foods, man. It wants you to pop somebody else's woman, man. It wants you to be wicked, man. You know, because this is the society that we live in that pushes these type of things, man. You know, this is when you listen to what's popular here, it's nothing but wickedness, man. And your flesh, if you allow it, wants to indulge in that shit, man, and it'll push you to do it. Like I said, if you allow it, man. You know, but if you in the spirit, all right, that's gonna combat those urges and ultimately continue to get you right, in the eyes of the Lord, man. You know.
This Galatians. Bring out Galatians.
Yeah,
that was chapter 8. Yeah, that was.
Okay, yeah, you get the Galatians.
All right.
Because like I said, you have to feed the spirit, man. All right, so that you don't fall victim to the flesh, man. It's a balance in this thing, man. You know. Go ahead.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 16, and it reads, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh."
That's how you combat the flesh, man, is by walking in the spirit, man. Doing the things of the spirit, man, which is mostly doing the work of the Lord, man. All right? Fasting, praying, and doing the work, man. You know? That's how you defeat the flesh, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 17. "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh."
Right, so you pretty much, have that tug of war like I just spoke about, man. But whichever one you feed is the one that's gonna win, man. You know, like that ancient Gadite proverb, man. You know, which wolf you gonna feed, man. You know, so that's how you combat it, man. And a lot of this, what you gonna see, in these times, man, is these people been feeding their flesh so much, man, where they don't know how to be spiritual, man. So when these times come, they're not gonna know how to act, man, because once they have everything that they abided in, stripped from them, man. When Esau tells them the only way that you can get it back is by them taking that chip or taking that damn vaccine or whatever it is, man, being of this world. All right, they're gonna jump to it, easily because they don't understand, how to serve the Lord correctly, man. And having that type of that mentality, man, the Lord's gonna strip that protection away. You ain't gonna have no protection that day, man, because you never sought to get it in the first place, man. You know.
Keep on going, and it reads.
That was verse 17.
I'm gonna finish it real quick. "And these are contrary one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would."
Right. So you can't please the Lord and be in the flesh at the same time, man. All right. Because ultimately, when you in the flesh, man, you're operating like Esau, man. All right. And Esau can't serve you. How about Shah? Because he's the son of the wicked, man. You know. So if you want to live your life just like him, man, you're gonna be destroyed just like him, man. And the Lord's not gonna. It tells you that Esau he's the only nation that's not gonna get repentance, man. All right. And 2/3 of our people are going to get that same judgment as him, man, because they don't want to serve the Lord, man. They don't want that protection, man, until it's too late. But if you seek the Lord, after the doors of mercy are closed, man, all right, you're going to be like the people that was out knocking on the door, on the ark doors with Noah, man. All right. The Lord he closed those doors up and pretty much allowed Noah to see all them people die, man. And that's the same way it's going to happen in this time, man, with this spiritual ark, man.
Come on. Revelations, right?
Yeah, Revelation 3 and 15.
15. Come on. This is the book of Revelations 3 and verse 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would not wear cold nor hot. So then, because thou art warm, so then, because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spill thee out of my mouth.
Right. So the Lord is seeing everything that we're doing, man. So if you bullshitting in these times, man, and you're not pleasing the Lord like how we're supposed to be doing, man. All right. The Lord's gonna spew out of his mouth, and he's gonna strip that protection from you, man. All right. And he's gonna leave you out here to dry, man. Because at the end of the day, how you gonna ask somebody to do something for you when you ain't doing nothing for them, man? And that's showing you the true faith that you're supposed to have, man, is by you doing the work, man. Because it tells you in James, man, that the faith without works is dead, man. So you have to prove to Yahweh Shai that you believe, man. And if you playing, man, that's why the Spirit's been on Apostle Tahar to continue to exhort brothers, to get these videos out while we still can, man. Because once this is shut, we don't want to be in that spirit of I shoulda, coulda, woulda, because that's gonna be done in that day, man. You wanna when this thing is said and done, man. You wanna have that spirit of I did what I had to do, man. So when it's go time, when it's truly the time to see, your faith get tested, you ain't gonna have no regrets, man.
Con, and just say something. That lukewarm, that's going to confusion, man. You gotta know what you want, man. You just can't be confused about the decision that you make, and it's gonna be practice. You should do that. You should walk daily, man. You should practice yourself. What you should do and what the Most High wants you to do, man. You just can't be lukewarm, man. You just can't be confused, man.
Yeah, you can't ride the fence. The time to be on the fence, man. That shit's been done with, man. All right, because now we're entering into that final hour, man, where hey, the Lord is pretty much drew that line in the sand. So it's either you with him or you not with him, So you gotta pick a side, man. And this is gonna be shown, by your works, man. Hey, he's showing all these false prophets out here pretty much waxing worse and worse, man. All right, he gonna spew them out of his mouth, man. All these niggas claiming to be, men of the Lord, claiming to be, followers of Yahweh Shai, but they not doing what they're supposed to be doing in the spirit, man. You got people misleading the flocks. You got people perpetrating behind the keyboard. You got people that's acting like they brotherly, but inside they still niggas, man. So hey, the Lord is about to spew a lot of these people out of his mouth, man, and take away their protection, man. So it's imperative that you know what you, like the brother said, you know what you want, man. All right, if you truly want salvation, you gotta please the Lord. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You keep on going 17?
No, 16 was the point.
Come on.
Alright, so we get Isaiah 5 and verse 4, because pretty much what got us to this point that we're at now, man, because as a whole, man, we had that protection, around us, man, but the Lord took that protection away because he saw that, our people were wicked, man. That no matter what he did for us, man, he would deliver us, and we will go right back to going up, man. So he took that head of protection away from us and allowed these heathen to come in and overtake us, man. Go ahead.
Come on. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 4. what could have been done more to my vineyard, that I have not done in it? Wherefore, when I looked that it shall bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes.
Right, and those wild grapes is talking about the wicked of our people, man. Because as a whole, it tells you in Jeremiah that the Lord planted us a noble vine, man. You know, so as a whole, we were meant to be a holy people, but you know, the Lord saw that those wild grapes being meaning the wicked, you know, our people became wicked, man. You know, go ahead.
Come, verse 5. And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and it shall be eaten up.
Right. He took the hedge away from us, and our people were eaten up by the heathen, man. You know, we were put into captivity. All right, we were put to death. You know, all hell happened to us, man, because the Lord took that hedge of protection away from us, man, because we were wicked, man. You know, go ahead.
And break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down. Verse 6. I will lay it waste; it should not be prudent, no digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns. I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it.
Right, so pretty much, man, hey, we were destroyed as a people, man. That the Lord completely left us out to be taken over, man. So these heathen did a number on us, especially when Esau got his hands on us, man. And you see, this is the state where we're in, man. Because it said that it said about we getting rain, something like that.
Kind of says, I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it. Come.
Right, so our people are dry. They got dried out, man. You know, as you see, our people they're thirsty for that knowledge and understanding, man. Because we know that this truth is equated to water, man. You know. And so the Lord, he watered his vineyard with his knowledge and understanding. So when he took that away from us, that's how we became withered, man. That's how we became in this dry, degenerate state, man. Because we didn't have that water on us anymore, man.
Thirsty for salvation, man.
Come.
You want to keep on going?
That was verse 7.
Come. Keep on going on verse 7.
Yeah, verse 7 again.
All right. Verse 7. For the vineyard of the Lord Yahweh of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what we see now, man. You know, and our people are oppressed to the umpteenth power, man. All right, we're completely trodden down in this system that we currently live in, man. All right, and the only way that we're gonna be able to get out of that is through the power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, and that starts with fearing him, man, which only the elect is going to fear him in these times, man. You
Repentance.
Know? Repentance. The elect's the only one that's going to repent, man. Because 2/3 ain't looking for that repentance, man, because they're still out here thinking the world's going to go back to normal, man. You know?
Come on, I'm just going to finish it.
You got it.
For righteousness, but behold a cry.
Yeah, our people, we seeking righteousness, man, but they're only seeing Christ. That's why you got a lot of people out here thinking that the Lord, you know, he pretty much, you know, forgot about us, man. All right, he left us down here, like it tells you in the Minister Society movie, like God doesn't care about us, man. But ultimately, when you have that knowledge and understanding, man, you know that the Lord is doing all this for our benefit, man. You know, He's allowing these things to happen to purge out the wicked and purify the elect. So when He comes and delivers the elect, he have that good garden to start over with, man. That good vineyard to pretty much, you know, start with, man. And then the rest of Israel is going to come back through the elect, man, you know.
All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his servant ability.
Right. So those talents is equated to, you know, the gift that the Lord gave you in the spirit, man. You know, different brothers got different talents, man. Like I said, brothers can go into the history, brothers can go into the Hebrew. Brothers are good, you know, with remembering precepts, you know, etc. You know, but those are the different gifts that the Yahweh Shema Shah has given you, man. All right, go ahead.
and straightway took his journey. Then he that has received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money.
Right. So the brothers that had their talents that was flipping them, man. That's the example that we're supposed to be using in this truth, man, to expound on your talent and pretty much build upon it, man. You know, but you have the one servant that, you know, he hid his talent, man, and that's equated to people that you see out here that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, man. The ones that's lukewarm, man. You know. Go ahead.
And then when it says and hid his Lord's money, that's the Lord's money. That's talking about this truth, you know.
Right.
Verse 19. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckons with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou hast delivered us unto me 5 talents. Behold, I had gained beside them 5 talents more. Verse 21. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. That has been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much the elect, you know, getting that reward for you know, pretty much flipping their talent, doing the work of the Lord, man. You know. Go ahead.
Put in that work, man.
Put in that work, right.
Verse 22. He also that have received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou hast delivered unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained it. I had gained 2 other talents beside them.
Yep. He flipped them joints, man. You know, same way we supposed to be doing in the spirit, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 23. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Verse 24. Then he which had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee, that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed.
Yep. Because that wicked servant pretty much, he knew that Yahweh, because their master was talking about Yahweh Shah, man. All right, so that one wicked servant, you know, he knew that Yahweh Shah was an austere man, you know, and so he was afraid to pretty much do what his talent the Lord gave him with, man. So he pretty much he hid it, man, because he was scared, man. Go ahead.
So like it, boy, just to say, you know, you got some clowns in the nation of Israel, all right, that know how Yahweh Shah is, man. That know how he's gonna come in and that he's gonna judge first unto the 2/3 jakes, man. And it's gonna be the worst judgment ever, man, in history, man.
That's right.
And they know that, but they still gonna hide the fact about it, man. They're not doing the works of the Most High according to what He wants us to do, man.
That's
you
right.
know, they're not going to the nation of Israel and telling how He really is, man.
That's right.
You know, pussies, man. It's like
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
all right. Verse 25, and it reads, And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there that is thee.
And them hiding their talent, like the brother just said, that's the ones that's out here that's denying Yahweh Shah, that won't even say the name, you know.
Come on.
You got people that's saying that the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shah don't matter, you know, you call the Lord whatever y'all want, man. But you got people out here, you know, taking away breakdowns and doing all this and that, man. Hey, them the ones that hit their talent, man. And we're gonna see the judgment that they gonna receive for that, man. Go ahead.
Come on, verse 26. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sows not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou ownest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, then at my coming I shall have received my own with usury. Usury. So like
You got it.
Verse 28. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which has 10 talents.
All right. So the Lord stripped him and gave that talent to another brother, man. And that's what you seen, for guys that was in this truth and weren't doing the work of the Lord, man. The Lord took that talent from him, took the spirit from him, he took the heads from him, and gave it to another brother, man. And that's the scary thing to think about, man. Because just as easy as you came into the truth, the Lord will take you out of it, man. And when he take that hedge away from you, hey, you susceptible to anything, man. We didn't all seen examples of dudes that fell out of this truth, man. Hey, we seen dudes go back into the world, start selling drugs again, man. Hey, it was a dude that caught himself being in the truth, man. He ended up, getting with a tranny, man. You don't know, hey, the type of demons the Lord, yeah, bro, it's crazy. Wow. Hey, these demons that the Lord can allow to come back on you, hey, it's scary out here, man. So how much more when he starts breaking out judgment, man? You gotta think about that, man.
And another great example, is there's a clown in the nation of Israel that broke down the name of the Lord the best way, man. Mm-hmm. But he went back into the world, man. He has hidden his talent, man. Mm-hmm. He's playing around with the name of the Lord now, right? Sure. But then again, he broke it down the best way, right? But now he's out there in the world, playing around, goofing around with demons, dancing around with demons, man.
Calling the name of Jesus, man. But hey,
you
got it.
All right. I'm gonna read again, verse 28. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which has 10 talents. Verse 29. For unto everyone that has shall be given, and he shall have abundantly. Mm-hmm. But from him that has not shall be taken away even that which he has.
Yeah. So everybody that's been given will get abundantly, and part of that what's going to be given, man, is protection, man. Because whatever is going to come your way, man. Hey, the Lord's going to have that hedge of protection around you to where you're not going to feel that that judgment that everybody else is going to get, man. All right. It might come a time to where hey you need food. The Lord might have you stumble upon a bunker where you got buku food, man. Water, whatever it is, man. Shelter. Hey, you going when the Lord said his servant shall eat, his servant shall drink. All right, he meant that, man. It's not gonna be no damn you walking around down the street, man. You see a damn cracker. No, the Lord's gonna feed us, man. They're gonna eat good in that day. They're gonna drink good in that day, man. All right, we're gonna be well. If we continue to fear and serve the Lord, man. But the ones that don't, all right, they're gonna be asked out, man. They're gonna be pitiful out here, man, because you wanted to play, man. All right, like we've been saying, the time for playing has been done with, man. Finish it out.
All right, and it says, but from him that has not shall be taken away even that which he has, man. Mm-hmm. And like I said, like going back to that clown, man, playing around with the name of the Lord, right? But now he's living it up right now in this world, man. Well, the Most High is going to take that away from you, all right? And to the other ones out there, man. Mm-hmm. I'm going to finish it. Verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant.
Unprofitable.
So like unprofitable servant unto the utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
So that pretty much means that he got thrown into utter destruction, man. Which a lot of you, pretty much all you 2/3 are gonna end up being in that utter destruction, man. Because that darkness that you went back into, which is pretty much going into the world, man. That's gonna be your detriment, man. Because once you leave this truth and go back into the world, man, all right, the Lord snatches that hedge from you, man, and you're left out there to let these demons come upon you, man. I believe I forgot where it's at in Matthew, but pretty much it talks about that demon that was on you when you come in the truth. It leaves you. It's wandering around looking for another house, but then it comes back to you when you fall out the truth, and it brings 7 more demons on you, man. So you be even worse when you follow the truth than you were before you came in it, man. So how much more when judgment starts happening, man? So these things that you have to think about, man. You don't want to put your hedge at risk, man, because you don't know what the hell the Lord gonna do to you, man, if you fall out this truth, man. Or if you take that chip or that damn Maxine, man, you don't know what the hell the Lord will do to your ass, man. Yeah, this is the king of terrors you're dealing with, man. That's why it tells you that You know, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, man. Cause you don't know what the fuck the Lord got planned for your ass, man. If you damn continue to disobey Him, man. You know, so the Lord ain't nothing to play with, man. But for the ones that are sincere, the ones that's following the works of the Lord, man. All right, the Lord's He's gonna have that hedge around you, man. All right, we're gonna end with this in Psalms 91:11.
Come on.
Because the ones that's out here doing what we're supposed to be doing in the spirit, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. At the end of the day, we have protection, man, because the angels of the Lord are watching over us, man. All right.
Come on.
If you fear the Lord, man, the angels are with you, man. So we have nothing to worry about, man. All right, go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Psalms 91:11. Con. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
Yeah, that protection, man. All right, that divine protection, man. All right, the angels are gonna, they're gonna protect you in that time, man. All right, because you never know the situation that you're gonna be in, and the angel might just how it was like for Paul, for example. When Paul was in the prison, man, the Lord sent an angel to pretty much unlock the prison door, man. You know. So hey, you gotta remember that nothing is impossible with Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. So that his angels are watching us, man. You know, every brother has their own angel, that personal angel that walks with them in their walk, man. So you gotta remember that, man.
Come. And the Lord's gonna use, different type of examples to protect the men of the Lord in them days. Well, the elect, man. Mm-hmm. It might even come to the fact where you might have your house break into, and a creature that never been discovered, never seen, comes and just start fucking them niggas up, man.
That's part of that hedge, man. You know, hey, because you got just like you got spirits on the left hand side that pretty much go and bring judgment out. You got angels on the right hand side, man, that can put the spirit on anything to pretty much come and protect you, man. You know, so hey, you can't let fear or any type of distress, overtake that knowledge that Yahweh Shemel Shah is with you, man. You know. Okay, you got a precept?
I was gonna bring out this is the book of Daniel's, chapter 12, and it reads, "At that time shall Michael stand up,
good precept.
the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time."
Yeah, it said that Michael, the archangel, is going to step in to fight for Israel, man. To fight for the elect, man. Because hey, that's the whole purpose. So what he's coming back for. He's going to be the main one that's going to be protecting us in that time. Yes, we know Yahweh, he's ultimately coming back to deliver us, man. But Michael's going to have to step in, man, because it's going to be so bad out here. Esau's gonna have all type of bullshit going on out here, man. That he's gonna have to physically come down and intervene, man.
Come. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, the elect, man. So the elect is gonna be delivered, man, because they got that divine protection. We're in with Psalms 34:7.
34:7.
Come. So they're showing you, man. Hey. The angels are protecting us, man, and that's like I said, that's that hedge that you have around you as long as you fear the Lord, man.
Come. This is the book of Psalms 34:7. The angel of the Lord Yahweh encampeth around them that fear Him and delivers them.
Boom. That's straight to the point, man. All right. The angels of the Lord encamp around about them that fear Him. All right. So like I said, man, every single brother, not even brother, every single member of the elect, all right, women and children included, man, all have angels that's watching over them, man. All right. And when the time of trouble comes down, all right, the Lord's gonna allow them to step in and protect the elect, man. All right. So with that, anything else, we go ahead and close it. So we pray this was edifying. We're gonna close this out. I'm gonna start by saying, call Halan by Yahweh, by Shem, by Shem, double honors to our apostle, out of the great millstone, the titles of truth, and the rule well. Peace, I test the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.